You know how embarrassing it is to get destroyed by the Panthers twice in the playoffs? Well, how about getting destroyed in the regular season against the Florida Panthers in the final game of Hockey Night in Canada? One of the most embarrassing losses I've seen was Leafs losing to the Florida Panthers in regular season fashion. 6-2 was the final score for the Leafs. Leafs lose 6-2 to the Florida Panthers, and God, is this season over? Because I really did feel like this has just been dragging on since the post-Olympics. I mean, I can't believe it. I just can't. I just can't with this team. I just can't. It's just embarrassing, despicable, disgusting. That game was disgusting, stinky, pathetic bollocks tonight. Against the Florida Panthers, the two-time Stanley Cup champion and the fraudulent champion Florida Panthers, and you put up a stinker. Again, not to mention, Leafs go on a 5-game losing streak after they lost to the Panthers. But the only thing is, they're now going for a position, for a playoff position. Oh, God. Not a playoff position. A lottery position. Oh, God. I don't know where to go from here, man. I just really don't with this team. I just don't, man. It's pathetic. All right. Let's just get to the game because, oh boy, it was embarrassing to look at. Before the game, you know what happened. Oh my God. Like right before it. Anthony Stolarz, who's going to have his 4-year contract start next season, he's out of the remainder of the season. Dakota Joshua and Brandon Carlo, all out with injury, like I mentioned, and they're done for the season. So who do you bring in? William Villanova. I think that's his name. But other than that, it was just pathetic. Nothing from the boys, from the guys. It's just 2 goals, and that game sucked. Okay, let's get to the game. First period of the game, it was pathetic. Really pathetic that game first period was. Because East to Leicesteranian. What the fuck? Oh, what the hell? Sorry. E2 Lusteranian scores 23 seconds into the first period. Deflection, and Joseph Woll didn't make the save. Of course, E2 Lusteranian scores to put the Florida Frauds up 1-0. Yeah, the reason I say that is because they're a dirty team. Again, if you want me to say reasons, because if you want me to back it up, I'm sorry. Just not right now. And then the second goal was by Cole Reinhardt. Not Sam Reinhardt, Cole Reinhardt. And surely enough, because Jake McCabe pushed up, I believe it's a push off, but I think it was a push by Jake McCabe, and the goal goes in by Cole Reinhardt. And luckily, and of course, it was a goal. So the Leafs challenged the play, which was not a good idea, and the challenge flopped. So therefore, the goal stood. Leafs go on the penalty kill, and the good news is at least the Leafs killed off that penalty. I mean, sure, you had opportunities to go in for a shorthanded goal to get on the board, but you don't. So it's a 2-0 game in the first for the Panthers in the first period. Not a good start. Second period, Thomas Nosek scores. Oh my God! Right when it hurts, it hurts. Thomas Nosek scores to give the Panthers a 3-0 lead in the game. Not good. So now, of course, in the second period, it got a little worse. But then, of course, William Nylander scored not 1 but 2 goals. The first one on the power play to get the Leafs on the board, 3-1, and of course an unassisted goal where William Nylander scores again to be down 3-2. So it was 3-0 Panthers, and now it's 3-2 Panthers coming in at the end of the second period, and I'm feeling like maybe there's a chance. And I know people are gonna be like, "We can't do this. Stop doing this. We gotta tank." That's when things went from we had hope to bam, complete purgatory. Mackenzie Samuelskiewicz scores. And that, of course, was the deflation, where the Panthers get a 4-2 lead. And then, of course, 2 goals. Empty netters by AJ Greer to make it 5-2 Panthers. And now 6-2 to the Panthers by Thomas Nosek again. What the hell was that, man? I don't understand what just happened tonight. The game literally was completely pathetic. That game was. That was embarrassing and that was disgusting. I cannot believe it. I've never been this embarrassed in 6 years. Last 6 years I've been watching hockey, and never in my 6 years of watching the NHL and Leafs hockey itself have I seen a score this embarrassing. I mean, 5-1 last time. Yes, I was a little mad. Now you lose 6-2 to the Panthers. Are you kidding me? It's one of the most pathetic games of all time. And oh boy, that's what frustrates the living daylights out of me. That's what pisses me off. And not to mention, you give the Panthers a free win to destroy us. Are you kidding me? I swear, this is literally the worst thing that could possibly happen. Get destroyed by the Panthers in the playoffs twice in Game 5 and Game 7 of last year. You know where that all went. Panthers won another Stanley Cup in the end. And then fast forward to 2026, you get destroyed by the Panthers twice now. One after the post-Olympics, and of course, the one coming to the end of the season. And guess what? Guess what the Panthers don't have? They don't have Sergei Bobrovsky. They didn't have Brad Marchand. They didn't have that Sam Bennett guy. I don't know. I mean, he was in the lineup, was he? I don't know. And you don't have that fraudulent bum Matthew Tkachuk. Dude is literally the most talkative of the players of all time. Does the talk, but can't back up the play. Yes, he won a championship, but that was fraudulent. Brad Marchand should have signed with the Leafs, but you didn't. Chose poorly. I mean, at this point, I'm just pissed off that the Leafs lost. Leafs didn't deserve to get destroyed by the Panthers, and again, and it stinks. It really does. There's 2 games left in the season. It's just pathetic. I'm serious. Leafs have lost 5 straight games in a row. It's not funny anymore. Like, where do you go from there? Leafs lose to the San Jose Sharks, who got eliminated from playoff contention and who got killed by the freaking Ducks. Leafs lose to the LA Kings, who get pity points every time. Who go to overtime and shootouts and either win or lose, get 1 or 2 points in the extras. Then the Leafs lose to the Washington Capitals. You get shut out by the Capitals by Logan Thompson, which, surely enough, you know what happened. The Capitals beat the Penguins today. Leafs lose to the New York Islanders, who got shut out by the Ottawa Senators, and they clinched the playoff spot. And now the Leafs lose to the Florida Panthers. Good God. That's 5 games in a row. So if I do my math correctly, it's 4 plus 7. 7. That's 12, 16, 21, 27 goals scored in the last 5 games against the Sharks, Kings, Capitals, Islanders, and let's not forget the Florida Frauds. Pathetic. Oh, and another thing, and I know I'm just really pissed off. I'm just disappointed that this game happened, that this loss happened. Oh, God. And another thing. You know the Keyshawn Panthers rivalry, which has been going on since 2023, when the Leafs lost to the Panthers in 2023 Stanley Cup playoffs in the second round, when they were down 3-0. That's been going on from 2023 up to this point, and I know why it's dying. I know why it's cooling off. Because of the injuries for both the Leafs and the Panthers, and selling off pieces at the deadline, and oh boy, the record to start the post-Olympics going on a downfall. I mean, yeah, I'm happy the Panthers are going on a downfall, thank God, because I didn't want the Panthers to win another Stanley Cup. But I also feel bad for the Leafs, because we shouldn't be going on a downfall as well. So again, even though the Leafs split the series between the Leafs and the Panthers, this rivalry is not going to end. Okay, sure, it's going to go on hiatus this offseason, but I'm not sure if it's going to keep going. So, Leafs, the Keyshawn Panthers rivalry isn't going to end with a snap of a finger or with a regular season series win or anything. You have to beat the Florida Panthers in the Stanley Cup playoffs in a 4-game series. Got to win all 4. Hopefully, the Leafs can beat the Panthers in the Stanley Cup playoffs. They can win 4. They have to win 4 games though. Once the Leafs beat the Panthers in a 4-game series, once they got all 4 wins against the Panthers in the playoffs, that rivalry that I had from 2023 to whatever the case may be will come to an end. Just hoping it does end eventually, because it's been dragging on for God knows how long. It's like, I don't know where to go. Simple as that. So yeah, there's 2 games left for the Toronto Maple Leafs in this disappointing and miserable season. And people of Tank Nation, I hope you're happy that they lost. Great. I shouldn't be on Tank Nation because I love my team dearly. So it is what it is. So the next game for the Toronto Maple Leafs, they go and play against the Dallas Stars on the final game of Monday Night Prime Time. And let's see what happens. So again, I'll just hope to God that the Leafs, I don't know what the Leafs are going to do. I don't really know. Go into April and lose all games. I don't care anymore. I just really don't.